Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any video from my channel.
Yo! Welcome to LCameraTV. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, don't forget to hit the bell notification. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. I upload randomly. Sometimes I don't upload days. Sometimes I upload multiple times. Definitely hit the bell notification so you never miss a video. When you see the squiggly lines, you know you've been notified. So, guys, a lot of stuff has been happening today. You know what I'm saying? So, I got to talk about that. Basically, the practice squad's team roster, whatever you want to call it, has been set. You know, we filled up the 10 practice squad positions. And also, man, there's been kind of like a toss-up as far as the IR situation with one of our tackles or linemen, whatever. And also, some O-linemen have returned back to practice, which is a very good thing, you know, especially because we have been, you know, riddled with injuries on the O-line. So, a lot to talk about, a lot to cover, guys. So, you know, without further ado, let's get started. So, to start off, for you guys who liked it, the way Mose Frazier played in the preseason, you know, he caught 3 touchdown passes, whatever. Have no fear, because he's on our practice squad. So, Mose Frazier, one of the players that are on the Carolina Panthers practice squad. Mose Frazier was one of them. Kyle Allen's another one. Reggie Bonifon and Kendrick Norton. Those are like 4 out of the 10 people. There's some more guys, whatever. I'm not going to get into a whole list. But those are, you know, obviously Kendrick Norton was a draft pick of ours this year. You know what I'm saying? A later draft pick. So he's on the practice squad. One of the notable people that is not on the practice squad is Deshaun Hall. I guess they're just tired of him. They're like, we're going to cut bait completely. So that's that situation. But Kendrick Norton's on there. He was a draft pick of ours. Reggie Bonifon, you know, he was an undrafted free agent. And I guess they liked him enough to keep him on the, you know, obviously the practice squad roster. So he's on there. But Mose Frazier is the biggest acquisition or biggest, you know, practice squad player. And he'll be crucial if we have any injuries on the, you know, receiving corps. Which I hope we do not, because this is by far our best receiving corps, so hopefully we won't have any injuries. But if we do, I think Mose Frazier, I feel confident in Mose Frazier coming in and making an impact, man, because he definitely made an impact in the preseason, which I'm very happy about, man. It was definitely a tough decision for the Panthers. I know they probably didn't want to cut him, but because we have so many receivers and we're in such a good situation, plus we had to keep so many O-linemen because of all the injuries and everything like that, we had to let him go. So Mose Frazier's on the practice squad. Man, watch out for other teams, man. They like to peek through people's practice squad, so don't be surprised if another team, you know, snatches them up, whatever. So we'll see how that plays out. But as far as that goes, man, Mose Frazier, he's still on the practice squad, and he might, you know, get on the team depending on if we have any injuries or not. Hopefully not. And in other news, the Carolina Panthers had to put somebody on IR. Now, mind you, it's pretty good because we was expecting to kind of put 3 people on IR, but we only had to put 1 person, and that 1 person is Matt Kalil. Matt Kalil was put on IR today. Me personally, man, you know, obviously he got his knee scoped on August 21st. He was week to week the whole time, so they kind of like said, hey, man, you know, let's not rush him back. Let's, you know, put him on IR. And to be honest with you, man, like, I can't say somebody injured or not. I think he is injured, but I think this might be a situation where he might have had an injury for a while now. But they decided to do it because after they seen Taylor Moton play, Taylor Moton played so well, especially against the Patriots, that they was like, hey, this guy could be a viable left tackle for us, so let's not rush Matt Kalil back. You know, he can go on IR and we can, you know, rely on Taylor Moton to see how he does. Me personally, I believe Taylor Moton will not lose this position. I think Taylor Moton is, you know, our left tackle of the future. I've seen him play and I've seen Matt Kalil play. And I've seen enough of Matt Kalil, man. And now, mind you, I want people to know that I don't have any ill will towards Matt Kalil. I don't dislike him. But I do feel like, you know, he has not lived up to his contract. I do feel like he has been injured since we got him. And I do feel like, you know, be honest with you, like, I'd rather use that money somewhere else. Because I just seen we kind of gave, you know, saved some cap space by giving Luke Kuechly, like, I think $6 million on a signing bonus, whatever, out of his contract. And that kind of upset me, man. And I know people are going to be like, why? But the reason why it upset me is because we shouldn't be messing with Luke's contract at all. Luke Kuechly is a baller. Luke Kuechly is the best middle linebacker in the league. He exceeded his contract. Let's be honest. I don't want you touching his contract. Luke or Cam's contract shouldn't even get touched. They shouldn't take pay cuts. They shouldn't nothing. You know, they deserve their money. They lived up to their contract. You know what I'm saying? We should be talking Matt Kalil. That's just me. We should be talking Matt Kalil because he has not lived up his contract. You know, hopefully when he you know, after the 8 weeks of his IR, he comes back healthy and we can trade him somewhere or something like that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We can't cut him because he has a bunch of dead money that will be on our books that would not help us anyways. But hopefully we could trade him somewhere or get him out of there. Maybe somebody will turn him into a guard or something because he is not working for us at all. I think, like I said, I think Taylor Moton is, you know, is not gonna lose his job. I think after they see him for 8 weeks being dominant, being an all-pro left tackle, they might just be like, hey, Matt, get out of here. I think Taylor Moton has the, you know, the capability to be a very good left tackle. And to be honest with you, if we get rid of Matt Kalil, we could take that money and give it to somebody who I think actually will deserve it, which is Daryl Williams. Or, you know, obviously we need Devin Funchess to get paid and Shaq Thompson to get paid. There's a few players that need to get paid. But just in general, Daryl Williams is definitely somebody we'd rather pay. And his contract's coming up, and I think he'll be, you know, more deserving of that money than Matt Kalil was. Now, mind you, we got to see him come back after the MCL injury. He did, you know, tear his MCL and, like, you know, dislocate his patella or whatever. But, you know, I don't see him being any worse than Matt Kalil and his bad hip and his bad knee. So that's just me being honest. So I wouldn't mind us taking that money and giving it to Daryl Williams, especially because, you know, Daryl Williams has proven that he could be an all-pro. Now, mind you, Matt Kalil has been, you know, pretty dominant his rookie year. But ever since that, we should have paid attention, man, because ever since that, he injured his hip, and he's been injured, and he's never lived up to that billing again. So we should never took that big of a gamble. But like I said, I think Ryan had something to do with that. I think Ryan kind of, you know, pulled the coach's ear and be like, hey, man, my brother's a good player, whatever, and got him the job. But, you know, I think everybody's seeing that Matt Kalil was not a good investment. And I think that they're ready to move on. They're just seeing how Taylor Moton does. And they're saying, hey, let's not rush him back. Let's let Taylor Moton, you know, see if he's the real thing, if he's the real deal, if he can live up to what he did in the preseason. And if he can, then we can jettison Matt Kalil, which I think that's what's going to happen. And the Carolina Panthers got some really good news. Amini Silatolu and Daryl Williams have practiced today. They were in practice. I know Amini was like day-to-day, but they're saying he's 100%. And Daryl Williams, obviously, is ahead of schedule and feels good enough to practice. And he's been, you know, he was practicing with the guys and all that stuff, whatever. So that is great news. Daryl Williams, like I said, is a baller. He was second-team All-Pro last year. You know, this is a contract year. I know he's going to play his hardest, but he got an injury. I think he's, you know, bouncing back from the injury, and I think he'll be very good, man. Obviously, he's going to be a little rusty, and he's going to have to knock off some of the rust, but, you know, and obviously get used to, you know, his knee and all that stuff now that he got the surgery. But I still think he'll be a very good right tackle, and I think, you know, our line will be very good. I'm not a Amini Silatolu fan. People know this, whatever. I think Greg Van Roten played better from the limited action I've seen. But, you know, we'll see how that whole situation works out. But in general, I'm really happy that these two guys are back. Our O-line was depleted. We, you know, obviously it was so bad that we had to trade for Corey Robinson. So, you know, having Daryl Williams back and having Amini Silatolu back is a very good thing. Whether it's, you know, starting-wise or depth-wise, that's very good for us, man. So I'm really happy about that, especially because Amini, you know, he's played tackle, a little bit of tackle before too, so he might be able to slide to the outside depending on the situation. So we'll see how that goes. But I don't think he will. I think Taylor Moton and Daryl Williams will hold it down. I think they're going to be so good. I'm really excited, man. I think these guys are going to be very good. I'm really happy that Amini and Daryl Williams avoided IR because, again, some people were believing that, especially Daryl Williams, that he was going to have to go on IR and miss 8 weeks, which he was trying to avoid, and you know, he was worried about, and Rivera was worried about. But, you know, hopefully, you know, I'm happy that, you know, he's practicing. He avoided IR because I think he can be very good for us. And our line is coming together again, man, which is a very good thing for us. Now, I'm not trying to be a homer or nothing, man, but I got to be honest with you guys, man. Our season's looking really good, man. It's looking really good. Now, mind you, like I said, I'm not wishing for nobody's injury. I don't want anybody to get injured. But I think this is our best O-line, you know, setup right now. Taylor Moton, you know, Greg Van Roten or Amini Silatolu, whichever one y'all do. Ryan Kalil, Trey Turner, and Daryl Williams. I think this is going to be our best O-line you know, since obviously our Super Bowl year. And I think we're gonna be doing really good, man. If Cam Newton is still passing very efficiently like he was in the preseason, our O-line is giving him time and giving Christian McCaffrey running lanes like he was tearing it up in the preseason. If our receiving cores are playing good, which I think they will be, because I think Curtis Samuel is ready to break out. Curtis Samuel is like, listen, man, I am not playing this year. I think Devin Funchess is obviously going to be very good. You know, Torrey Smith looked shaky in the preseason. I'm just being honest. He looked very shaky. But, you know, Jarris Wright looking like he's catching everything, you know, especially on third downs. DJ Moore looking like he has promise. You know, obviously the second and third preseason game he didn't do. In the fourth preseason game, he didn't really do that much. But I think that's because he was playing with more Tyler Heineke than anything else, which now he'll be with Cam Newton. So, I'm not going to lie, man. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, the defense is looking stout. Dante Jackson looking like a good corner, man. My biggest worry was the secondary and the line. And I think this line is solidified with Taylor Moton and Daryl Williams coming in. I think that will really solidify our line. I think our edge, you know what I'm saying, as far, because the middle of our line was never that big, you know, that bad. You got Ryan Kalil, who's very good. You got Trey Turner, that was very good. And obviously, you got Greg Van Roten or Meany Sitoto, who I think both can, you know, I prefer Greg Van Roten from what I've seen, but Meany's not bad either, you know. So, and then you got Taylor, but our biggest issue was the edges, you know, obviously, that was our biggest issue. And now we got Daryl Williams, who's a second-team All-Pro, and we got Taylor Moton, who, you know, obviously looked great against the Patriots. I'm very happy, man. Our secondary is looking good, you know, obviously, Dante Jackson looking like a very good corner. He could be our second corner behind or next to James Bradbury. Rashard Golden looks like he's going to be putting in good time. Like I said, we should go after TJ Green. I think that would be a very good pickup. But in general, I think our secondary is going to look better this year. Plus, that front seven is going to be so dominant that, you know, they're going to give them opportunities on the back end. So I'm not trying to, you know, overstep or just, you know, just saying whatever out here, man. But from what I'm seeing, man, I think we can be very dominant, and especially with teams thinking that we're not that good or we'll go 9-7 and all that stuff like that. I'm thinking we can really surprise people, and I think we can go pretty far, man. So I'm really happy about our O-line situation. I'm happy about our team in general. So we'll see how that plays out, man. But Taylor Moton, man, this is your opportunity. I know you're going to grab the bull by the horns and hold it down. I cannot wait, man, for week 1 against Dallas. I cannot wait. So, well, that's it for me, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this with y'all cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And, guys, don't forget to hit the bell notification. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a video I upload randomly. Hit the bell notification, man. When you see the squiggly lines, you know you're notified. Get in the comment section, man. How you feel about the practice squad's situation? Do you like the 10 people they got in the practice squad, or just the 4 I brought up? Do you like, tell me how you feel about Matt Kalil being on IR. I think it's a blessing in disguise. Now, mind you, like I said, I don't wish injury on anybody, but, I think this is just our year and things are going our way, man. That's how I feel about that. Let me know how you feel about Daryl Williams coming back early and all that stuff, man. Put that in the comment section below. Check out my LCameraTV apparel, shirts, hats, mugs, all types of cool stuff. That link is in the description below at shopspreadshirt.com/LCameraTV. Check out the Patreon page. That link is also in the description below. Whatever, join the Patreon page. You get exclusive content, blooper reels, shout outs, pretty cool stuff. Help me come up with ideas for next videos. Get in the Patreon page, man. If you want to sign up, check it out, man. It's pretty cool. Also, share this with all your Panther family, friends. Share this with any football fans. Share this with everybody. Let them know LCameraTV is rocking with Panther Nation. Panther Nation rocking with LCameraTV. Check out my dog, Renan Esteen's page. My dog is holding it down. He with all the Haitian information, music, all kinds of cool stuff, comedy, relationship advice. He got everything, man. If y'all are, heartbroken, love sick, and you need help with your relationship, go see the Bullyologist, Renan Esteen, man. Check him out, man. His videos on the very end of minds and the end screen. Check him out. Very funny dude, very talented. I think you guys really like his advice, and I think you'll get a good laugh out of it, man. So check him out. And thank y'all for all the support. Thank y'all. I see somebody in my comment section saying, you're welcome for me rocking with you since 400 subs. Thank you, bro. Whoever you is right now, I can't think of your name right now, but thank you. Thank everybody that's rocking me from day one, my day ones. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for everybody who comes along afterwards. Thank y'all for everybody who shows support, man. Thank y'all, man. I really rock with y'all, man. I really, rock with y'all, man. So, thank Thank y'all for everything y'all do, man. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace. And Matt Kalil, deuces.